located in the heart of Music City, will be our host for this one between Dallas and Tennessee. Now we'll head over to Tom Hammond and Chris Collinsworth for the start of the game. Guys?
Well, the weather will be perfect for today's game. Tom Hammond here. Beside me, as always, Chris Collinsworth. Chris, I have to say I'm excited about this one.
You know, everything starts up front. Talking about the offensive linemen, about the defensive linemen, they have to play well in this one. Both coaches have to challenge these big guys offensively and defensively.
The Titans line up with an offset eye backfield.
Like 20. Like 20.
Little handoff. He didn't get back to the line. Not what they were looking for on that play call.
You know, for a running back, there comes a point in time where you say, all right, this play is not working. Let me just get as much as I can and try to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
Let's go, baby. Like 20. Like 20.
Drops back. Dumps it out left. He's tackled at the 23. Pretty nice throw on that play.
And a pretty good catch on the other end, too. That's one of those plays that's quickly becoming one of the staples in this offensive passing attack.
Come on. Like 20. Like 20. Kodiak. Keep coming.
Looking to throw. Passes left. And they get him at the 34. They complete the pass on 3rd and long, but they'll end up short of the marker.
You can see the confidence level of this defense. They know they can make open field tackles, and that's probably one of the great lost arts in the game. The ability to make the tackle in the open field and stop them short of the first down. Good play defensively there.
Gets the punt away. Newman takes it at the 25. The defender gets him to the ground. They gave up way too many yards on the return there, wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, without a doubt. As part of the coverage team now, you've got to free yourself from that blocker as quickly as possible. And if you can't do that, you're going to give up some big returns.
Not much time to throw. Knocked down. The defender was able to get a hand on it.
And really, that came as a result of pretty physical play at the line of scrimmage. They're banging these guys around and not letting them get into their routes.
Barber on the handoff. And he's hammered at the 35. Loss of about 2, and that makes it 3rd down. Offset I formation in the backfield. This one might have been a false start on the offense. Let's get the call.
Full start offense.
And we'll replay 3rd down.
And the quarterback's thinking, thanks a lot, guys. Now we have some heavy-duty lifting to do.
Back to pass. Rifles it right. Knocked out of bounds at the 41-yard line. The 3rd down pass got them good yardage, but not quite enough to convert.
Yeah, that was a tough 3rd down situation. They got the good completion, a good gain on the play, but probably asking too much out of the receiver to try and break that many tackles to pick up that 1st down.
Punts it. It'll go out at the 38-yard line. Their last drive ended with a 3-and-out. He's looking to throw. He throws right. Tackled at the 43-yard line. Pretty good read on that play to find the open man.
And that's an area where he excels. He works his way through his progressions quickly and doesn't hesitate when he sees a receiver break free in coverage.
They'll run the option. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. He was caught with nowhere to go.
This is a pretty good running back, and if you can hem him up like that, pretty impressive.
Let's go, baby. Like 20. Like 20.
He drops back. Steps up in the pocket. He's dropped for the sack. Perfect time to bring extra rushers on the blitz that time.
You know, we talk about timing on offense all the time, but when you play against this defensive coordinator, he is going to consistently throw your offense off balance because of all the blitzes he's going to throw at him. You have to anticipate blitz on every snap when you play against this guy.
Fielded at the 19. Brought down at the 31. That guy just showed off some pretty good skills on that return.
I thought for sure he was taking that one back to the house. You know, anytime you get a guy with that kind of skill level in the open field with a little room to run, good things are going to happen.
He needs to get rid of it. Tight coverage, and it's picked off. And they get him at the 31. What a big-time play. I can't believe he hung on to it.
Well, we're going to have to quit using that old cliche about cornerbacks and defensive backs not being able to catch the football. That was some play that time.
Let's go, man. Like 20. Like 20.
First down, looking to throw. It's incomplete. The quarterback put that one too far out in front of his receiver, and he couldn't stay inbound.
He tried to make a safe throw there, but the receiver was open. It didn't have to be quite that cautious and just let him out of bounds.
I want the screen. Let's go. Keep playing. We got to play.
Gives to the back. He tries to spin, and he is dropped. White gets about 4 yards on the play. The Cowboys bring in the nickel package. Looking to throw. Short pass. Should have had that one. He was wide open. Jones was the intended receiver, but the pass fell incomplete. So the kicker comes out to try and put 3 points on the board. This one is from 44 yards away. Kick is up, and he got all of this one. And it's good. And here's your drive summary for that last series. Kicks it off. Drilled at the 36-yard line. He did a good job finding the seam on that return.
Yeah, he found an opening and darted right through it, and that return is going to set up this offense with some really good field position to start the drive.
Drops back to pass. The defense has him surrounded. Brings this one in. Knocked out of bounds at the 42. Good read of the defense on that pass play.
Yeah, and throws like that really settle a quarterback down. It's all about getting into the flow of a game, and you can see he's getting comfortable now.
Sets up the play action. Nice call by the defensive coordinator to send the blitz.
Yeah, nice call and a well-timed blitz. They disguised it well. I don't think the quarterback saw it pre-snap, and it forced him into an incompletion.
They're going to pitch it. He's dropped in the open field. Looks like the containment just broke down on that one, and they end up giving up the first.
Defense is all about gap control. All you have to do is maintain your one gap. If one guy blows it, you can give up a big play like that.
Get your hands up front. Come on, let's go. Stay on side.
They'll give it off here. Cuts back, and he's dropped. It looked as if the offensive line just collapsed.
And it looked like this defensive line just beat him off the snap. Sometimes those guys can time out the quarterback's cadence, and if the quarterback doesn't start changing that snap count, his offensive line is going to really struggle.
Short throw to the left. He's dropped right around the 38-yard line. They hook up for a pretty good gain on that one. Nice pass.
Yeah, good pass and good confidence by the quarterback there. He saw the opening. He knew there was a spot that he could get that in there, but you could see he had the confidence to let this receiver make a play, and that's really what pro football is all about.
Makes a cut, and he will be hit and dropped. They've got it working on third down.
But third down runs are really a statement about an offensive team. They're just saying that I don't think we have to go to any trick plays. I don't think we have to do anything fancy. We're going to line up and let our guys beat your guys.
Back to pass. Throws it short. And he's out around the 30-yard line. Pick up a 5 on the play.
Hey, no need to force it. He just took what the defense gave him there, found the open man, and picked up a few yards.
He drops back. They sacked him. So I have to ask, what happened on this play?
You know, it's difficult for an offense and an offense's ego to admit that you can't block somebody, but there are certain guys in the league that you just have to commit more people to block, and don't let it bother you. You've got to protect your quarterback.
Looks to pass with the hard throw out to his left. It looked like he tried to drag his feet as he was going out, but he couldn't get him down.
You know, and sometimes that happens. The quarterback put it in a spot where only he could catch it. The problem was the ball was just a little off target.
And he got plenty of distance on this one. No good. That's a tough miss. You rely on your kicker to come through for you when he's called upon. The guy starts missing a few. Not only does it hurt his confidence, but it also hurts the coaches. You got to wonder if they might just start going for it if this guy continues to miss like that. So the score is still the Cowboys 0, the Titans 3. He's tackled at the 44-yard line, and that was a gain of 7. That'll bring up second down. Tennessee comes out with an I formation. White gets the call. And they get him right around the 44-yard line. And the halfback has nowhere to go. The offense needs about 3 yards to get the first here on third down. Fakes to the back. Dumps it out right. He's brought down right around the 48-yard line, and that will be enough for the first down.
You know, it really wasn't a horrible call that time by the defense, but anytime you have to try and stop an offense like this in those medium yardage situations, you really have to come up in the coverage.
And they're coming after him. Thomas gets the pick. He's dropped at about the 35-yard line. Great catch by the linebacker. Not a smart throw from the quarterback.
You know, it's hard to believe that you can lose a guy that big, but sometimes those linebackers dropping underneath in coverage, quarterbacks just don't see him, and he threw it right to him.
First and 10. Ball on the 36. Dallas comes out with an I formation. He drops back to pass. Throws it. Harper picks it off. And that was the second time he's been picked off this half.
Well, we're going to find out how mentally tough this quarterback is, because when you get off to a shaky start like that, sometimes it's tough to piece everything back together again.
He looks to throw on first down. Here's the pass. Comes down with it. And they get him at about the 45-yard line. Excellent pass by the quarterback on that play.
I'm really enjoying watching the timing between this receiver and the quarterback. We're seeing a well-schooled offense now going to work.
White left side. Brought down around the 48-yard line. White gains about 2 yards on the run. Tennessee is going with the offset I backfield. He drops back to pass. He's under pressure. Passes. makes the catch. A nice completion to the tight end.
I always thought tight ends were sort of like pacifiers for babies, you know, just about the time that you need a little security blanket, you know where to go.
They hand it off. They tackle him for a loss. A great defensive effort there.
Did you see how fast that linebacker was on that one? Not only did he recognize it, but when he did recognize it, he had the explosiveness to get there.
Like 20. Like 20. Keep playing, fellas. Make a stand, G. Bang right.
Dumps it out left. He fumbled it. He picks it up. And the fullback coughs up the ball.
How can a guy that big cough up the football? That's ridiculous.
They'll get the ball here at the 36-yard line. Barber is the single setback.
Let's go.
Here's the halfback. He fights forward to about the 33. A gain of 3 yards, and that will bring up second down. Out of the I formation.
Stay inside right here.
He'll get it again. He's tackled at the 29-yard line. Barber picks up about 4 yards on the play. We've got 3rd and 3 here. Ball on the 29-yard line. Barber alone in the backfield.
Let's go, D. 180. Tennessee.
3rd and short, and they'll throw for it. Short throw to the left. The defender gets a hand on it, and that will bring up 4th down.
I don't know if that's the guy I want to pick on 3rd down when you have to have a conversion. He is tough.
Here's the kick. It's wide right. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back. That was not his best effort.
Not his best effort. You're being kind. That was pretty bad right there. And now you've got to go over and look at your teammates in the eyes as a field goal kicker. Know that they did all that work to get you down in position to do your job, and you couldn't get it done.
At the 30, to the 20, to the 10. Gets in for the touchdown. He hauled in that long pass for a touchdown.
What are you going to do? How do you defend that? That's just perfectly executed between a hot quarterback and a pretty good receiver.
Here's the point after. Up and good. The kick is away. Jones fields it at the 1. Brought down at the 30. Once again, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this game is brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports. They'll throw on 1st down. Looks for a man open. And it's completed. He's brought down at the 45. Great pickup for the first on that one.
And really what makes NFL football so special is the ability of these quarterbacks to throw it and these great receivers to catch it. That's just fun to watch.
He's dropped around the 50-yard line. 4 yards there on the toss. Second down, 6 yards to go. Ball on the 50. Dallas comes out with 3 receivers in a single back formation. Back to pass. Rifles it to the middle. And they get him around the 36-yard line. What happened there, Chris?
Well, they got caught in man-to-man coverage on that play, and I couldn't tell if the defender slipped a little bit or not. Maybe he just got beat on the play.
On the ground with a tailback. He took a shot at the 33-yard line. 3-yard gain by the running back. The Cowboys line up in the gun. 3 wide receivers are split out. He'll get the call again. Tackled at the 31. They get 2 yards.
And they really ran right into the blitz. That's a time that a veteran quarterback should have changed the play at the line of scrimmage. You could see the blitz coming. He didn't audible and only came away with a short gain.
Defense closing in. Brought down at the 22-yard line. A good pickup there.
Yeah, there's about 50 or 60% of the quarterbacks in the league that would have seen that little hole and said, I'm going to dump it off to the back. But this guy believes in his arm strength.
Looking to throw. The pocket is collapsing. Still perfect on the drive. Makes a move and he's in. Touchdown.
Well, now we have a football game, down just 4 after a very slow start to this one.
Big kick here. This will make it a 3-point game. Extra point is good. Here's a quick look at the drive summary. He kicks it off. Johnson from the 2. They get him at the 30. They were able to put together a nice drive on their last possession. They'll be looking to make it 2 in a row on this drive. Tennessee goes with the ace set here. On the ground with a tailback. Dropped behind the line. The halfback just couldn't get back to the line of scrimmage. Loss of 1. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun.
White 20. White 20.
Looks to pass. Looking for a receiver. Hit him in the hands, but he can't hang on. What an effort out there. He just got his hands in there and broke it up.
I love watching the closing speed of this defense. When they see the ball, they go get it.
Let's go, baby. White 20. White 20. Go, baby. Keep your eyes open.
Back to pass. Throws it. Makes the reception. They were able to complete the pass on the play, but they'll still end up short of the first down.
And it's really up to the receiver in that situation to try and split the defenders. He has to find a way to duck a shoulder, to roll his head, to do something to, yes, they got the tackle, but they got it while I was still moving forward and able to pick up the first down.
He gets it away. Newman takes it at the 23. He's dropped at about the 41. And that was a nice little punt return there.
Wow, I thought he was gone for a second. They did a good job getting to him, at least preventing the touchdown. Of course, they wouldn't have to chase him down like that if they'd have done a better job covering the punt.
Barber on the run. He's brought down at the 46-yard line. Barber gains about 4 yards on the play. And they'll line this one up with 2 tight ends. Bennett takes off to the left side. Still a lot of time left, but at the end of one, the score is 10-7. It's second down, 6 to go.
Let's get off. Chain. Come on, guys.
He'll get the call again. He's tackled around the 45-yard line. Picked up 9 on the play.
Excellent, baby.
First and 10. Ball on the 45-yard line. The backfield is in the offset I formation.
Let's get it. Here we go. Dre slide.
Sets up the play action. Romo gets sacked. Looked like the offense had a really tough time picking up the blitz on that play.
You're exactly right. Those guys had no clue he was coming until it's too late. The key to any corner blitz is disguising it. You can't tip it with the coverage before he comes.
It's tipped. The pass was deflected and swatted away by the defenders.
I think the quarterback may have had to throw that ball a little sooner than he wanted to. The pressure was starting to get there.
Dallas comes out with 3 receivers in the shotgun.
You ready? 180. Come back.
Back to pass. Goes through his read. Completed. And they get him around the 43-yard line. Nice pass, but not enough for the first. That'll bring up 4th down.
Pretty nice play that time. They picked up some good yardage, but they lost the battle on 1st and 2nd down and left themselves in 3rd and long. Just too much to overcome.
Punts it, and he got a good one here. So this one goes into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. They didn't look sharp on their last drive and were forced to punt it away. White is the deep back as they line up in the I.
Like 20. Let's go quick game. 44 Prince.
Play action. Makes the grab. Tackled around the 22-yard line. Not much of a gain at all on that completion. What happened on that one?
Well, I think the offense really just trying to make a safe throw rather than taking a big chance and throwing it down the field. You get the ball in the hands of your receiver and let him try and make a play. That time, nothing there.
He's looking to throw. Right through his hands. He almost had the pick. Williams was the intended receiver, but they can't complete the pass. Offset I formation in the backfield.
Let's go on. Come on. Like 20. Don't lose your bite.
Drops back. On the run, he throws it. Williams dropped the wide open pass. Williams was the intended receiver, but the pass fell incomplete. Punts it. Newman fields it at the 38. He's brought down around the 49-yard line. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. Dallas lines up in the offset I this time. Witten motioning to the left. Hands it to the back. And he will lose yardage on the play. Nowhere to go that time, as the defensive front got very good penetration.
And that's really the key to stopping the counterplay. Because with all those offensive linemen and the slow motion in the backfield, if you can get penetration, you can really disrupt the counter.
Throws it short. Stiff arms, and he's brought down. And simply a great throw there.
Yeah, that really was a nice touch that time. Perfect sort of combination of velocity and touch. A very catchable ball thrown by this quarterback so that you don't have to overly focus on what you're doing and you can get your eyes back down the field, try and get a good run after the catch.
He'll need to mix it up a little better to avoid these 3 and out.
I don't know. I thought they looked pretty mixed up on that series. I didn't see anything go right.
Here's the kick. He got some distance on it. Into the end zone for a touchback. Let's see if the offense can put something together on this drive. The offense will start at the 20-yard line. First down, 10 to go.
Let's go. Let's go. Right 20. Right 20. Go on, Bees.
They hand it off. And they get him at the 23-yard line. White gains around 3 yards on the run. 2nd and 7 situation here. The Titans line up with an offset I backfield.
Let's go, baby. Right 20. Right 20. Roger. Let's go, baby. Get the ball out. Big play, D.
He's looking to throw. Passes it out. It's picked. Brought down right around the 24-yard line. And the defense just picked up their 2nd interception of the game.
There's a lot of good players on this defense. I've really enjoyed so far watching how quickly they break on the ball.
They give it to the tailback. He's dropped at the 22-yard line. They get 3 yards on the play. That brings up 2nd down. From the 22-yard line, the Cowboys line up with an offset I backfield.
Over tough. Gun.
They hand it off. He's brought down at the 22. Didn't get much, and so it'll be 3rd down. They line up at the 22.
Left call.
Quarterback is in the gun. He has 3 receivers in the formation.
White 80. Stay up. Watch the
Brought down behind the line. That was a big-time play by a big-time athlete.
If you want to be considered one of the top quarterbacks in the National Football League, everybody has to be able to cover. But the top guys can not only cover, but come up and make big hits like that. Tremendous play.
Kick is up, and he got all of this one. Right down the middle. What an excellent kick.
I don't know about you, but I was getting ready to question the coach's decision on that one, giving him an opportunity from that distance. But boy, did he ever make that coach look smart there.
The kick is away. Johnson takes it at the 4. Sheds one tackler. He's tackled at the 31. On his last drive, the quarterback completed a pass, but to the other team. Throwing another one could be disastrous to this offense. Offset I formation in the backfield.
Let's go, baby. Right 20. Right 20. Go. Same thing.
First down, looking to throw. Looks like the defense might have been a little too aggressive there. Here's the call.
Pass interference. Defense. The penalty is declined.
First down now and 10 to go. Ball on the 47. The backfield is in the offset I formation.
Let's go, right. Right 20. Right 20. Middle. Quick game, 44 screw.
Feeds it to the back. He makes a move, and he's brought down. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. That'll bring up 2nd down. They'll bring in extra defensive backs for this one.
Make this run, baby. Let's go, baby. Let's see what they got. Cross right, Lucy. Right.
Gives it off. He's tackled at the 41-yard line. And the halfback picks up 6 yards on the delay. So it's 3rd down now. The offense will need about 4 yards to pick up the first. Young calls for motion right. Back to pass. Under heavy pressure. Sacked. It seems to me they're having a tough time picking up their blocks.
Something went wrong on that play. You know, you have the quarterback who makes line calls, then you have the center who may adjust the line calls. Just watching that protection, I think something went wrong in the communication between the quarterback or the center. Somebody, that was a mistake.
Punts it. It'll go out at the 24. And they take the field again, looking to capitalize on their previous drive, which resulted in a field goal. Drops back to pass. Rifles this one out to the right. Hit hard at the 38. And that one will go for a first.
And really top-notch quarterbacks know how to throw a football in there without leading his receiver into trouble. That was a great throw.
Romo looking to pass. Fires it out. And he catches it. Tackled at the 47-yard line. Another fine pass and catch on that play.
I know we all talk about 40-yard dash times in the NFL, but as a receiver, if you are a great route runner and you understand what the defenses are trying to do to you, it doesn't matter if you run a 4.340. If you can get in and out of your cuts like this guy, you will always be able to play.
That was a great time to call for the corner blitz.
Anytime you blitz a corner, it's risky. You leave a receiver open, but so many times the quarterback is not expecting those corner blitzes, so they're not really watching out there. And the offensive lineman, it's really easy to miss those guys too.
Back to throw. Scans the field. And he caught it. And they get him at the 44-yard line. Good pass and catch, but it won't be enough to convert.
I always have to snicker a little bit when I see a pass play like that. I can almost hear John Madden talking about, how can you pick up the first down when you complete the pass short of the sticks? What are they thinking about? And he's just so right.
McBriar will punt it, and he absolutely boomed it. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. They had to punt it away on their previous drive.
Regular. Come on, right 20. Good. Tango off the top. Tango off the top. Hey, let's go now. Get off, baby, get off.
First down, looking to throw. He needs to get the pass off. Out of bounds, incomplete. He caught that one out of bounds.
Well, you could see the receiver doing all he could to keep his feet in bounds, but that pass just let him out of bounds.
See that screen? We need that rock. Right 20. Right 20. Right. Man, play 3, man. I'm trying to get over there, baby.
Makes the short throw. He's brought down at the 26-yard line. 6-yard gain on the play.
Just a simple throw and catch for a gain of 6. That's just the kind of passing play that this offense is built around.
Quill, man. Right 20. Here we go, baby. Let's go, guys. Come on.
Young sends a man in motion. Drops back. Dumps it out right. He's dropped for a loss. And for as good of a catch as that was, this offense now has to deal with a 4th down. The Titans line up to punt. Hendrick is waiting for the snap. Punts it. And they make the fair catch. The defense could do no wrong the last time this team had the ball. They line up at the 37.
Come on.
The Cowboys come out in the ace formation. Not much time to throw. Pass completed. He's dropped around the 41-yard line. Nice pass and catch on that play that gets him a lot closer.
Yep, and that's really just the way they drew that one up. You take what the defense gives, looking to move the ball efficiently downfield with intermediate passes.
Right. Who's right? Here we go.
The halfback with the carry. He lost yardage on the play. Well, they wind up in reverse that time. Good push by the defense.
And when the defense gets that kind of penetration, it just disrupts everything for an offense. They have to get that guy blocked.
Here we go.
Drops back. Gets the throw away. He's tackled at the 47-yard line. It's completed, but it'll wind up short.
Well, it's not a horrible call in that situation because you put the ball in the hands of a playmaker. You try and allow him to create, but you're seeing now defensively, when they close together like that, it's going to be awfully tough to pick up that first down.
Here's the kick. He got some distance on it. They down it at the 1. Not much the return man can do there.
Yeah, he really did the right thing there. That's just to let it go, get out of the way, and really was just give the guy credit. It was a good kick, very fortunate bounce. The last thing in the world you want to do in that kind of a situation is to fumble the football, give it up, short field for the other team, and a quick score.
Young will hand it off. Dropped in the end zone for a safety. And that sure changes the dynamics of this game.
Wow, it's not often that you see a defensive play to take the lead. That is simply pathetic by this offensive team.
Their last drive ended with a 3-and-out. They'll get the ball here at the 43-yard line. The backfield is in the offset I formation. Give to the tailback. He doesn't get back to the line. Tried to find something, but there wasn't anything there for him.
Yeah, not anything at all. And as a running back, you're probably going back to the huddle going, guys, a little help, please?
Play action. Surveys the field. Catch is made. And they get him at the 20. That catch puts him over 100 yards receiving.
Not much doubt, is there, Tom, as to who this quarterback likes. He found the guy that he's most comfortable with, and he doesn't care which coverage you're in. He's going to this guy.
They'll have 1st and 10 once again after that big gain through the air. And he makes it out to about the 17-yard line. Barber gets 3 yards on the carry. From the 17-yard line, Romo lines up under center. 3 receivers are split out wide. Back to throw. Short pass to his left. He makes a great open field tackle. Pretty nice pickup on the pass that time.
And that's simply good design and execution on the pattern. They work hard all week in practice to make sure that on game day they have that timing down perfectly.
Romo set to go to the air. And it's caught. Touchdown.
A lot of people have really been surprised by the play of Tony Romo. But NFL quarterbacks who have the ability to buy a little time, to make somebody miss, to move around just a little in that pocket, can create some really big plays for their receivers down the field, and nobody does that better than Tony Romo.
Kick is up. It's good. And we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. Decent kick. He'll return it from the 3. Still pushing. Dropped at the 20-yard line. Their last possession came to an abrupt halt as they gave up the safety and 2 points. Let's see if they can put together a more effective drive on this possession. Nickel defense.
Right 20. We're talking about brilliant. Regular.
Drops back to pass. Rockets it out. And he made a great open field tackle. Everything seemed to work perfectly on that one.
And that's a pattern that this team likes to run. You know they've been studying that all week on film, and yet they still can't stop it.
Let's go, man. Right 20.
Looking to throw. Throws while on the run. Gage was his intended target on that one, but they can't complete the pass. They line up at the 34. White alone in the backfield.
Let's go, baby. Right 20. Come on, G.
Defense closing in. Threw it right to him, but he can't hang on. Gage was the intended target on that incomplete pass attempt.
Hey, how you with you? How you go to the other side?
Tennessee comes to the line with 3 wide.
Let's go, man. White 20. White 20. Somebody make a play. Green, 2-man. New call.
Young takes it back, and they're coming after him with the catch. Brought down at the 42. Nice grab on the play, his second catch of the drive.
Yeah, and I'm going to expect to see a lot more passes to this guy. He's a good receiver. He's talented. He can make the catch and get upfield. But more importantly right now, this defense is creating some opportunities for him to catch the ball.
4th down. The Titans lining up to punt. He gets it away. And they make the fair catch. The offense is looking to build off the momentum from their previous drive, which resulted in a touchdown. The offense lines this one up in shotgun. 3 wide receivers in the formation. Drops back to pass. Short throw to the right. Steps out at the 22. Not much of a gain at all on that first down completion.
Pretty tough sometimes when a quarterback is looking at his first read, it's not there. The second read is there, but he knows his guy is going to get hit immediately afterwards, and that's what happened there. They took away the first and second read.
And the defender intercepts it. He's tackled right around the 24-yard line. The defense looks like they're running a pick drill out there.
And I think you said that well, because this has been a team defense. They've been getting pressure, good coverage in the secondary, and this quarterback is struggling.
Young hands it left. He's brought down at the 21-yard line. White gets about 4 yards on the play. Young comes to the line with 3 wide. Young calls an audible.
White 20. Get that ball back. Come on.
Young drops back. Throws off his back foot. He's in for the score. Great effort to come down with that one.
Yeah, that really is not an easy catch right there, but boy, did he sure make it look like it was.
They come on the field to attempt the extra point. Point after is good. And now we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. He kicks it from his own goal line. Dropped at the 30. The quarterback leads his offense back onto the field after turning it over on their last drive. Dallas comes to the line with 3 wide.
Here we go. White 80.
Romo dropping back. He throws right. He's there for the catch. Knocked out at the 43-yard line.
You know, a couple of things that really impressed me about Tony Romo. One is his accuracy, and that's always underrated. But the second thing is his quick release. We went back and timed his release and compared it to some of the greatest quarterbacks that ever played the game, and his release is as fast, if not faster, than any of them.
Looks down the field. And it's caught. Defense pushes him out of bounds around the 39-yard line.
There's just something magical about Tony Romo. There really is. When you talk to him, he has that smile on his face, and he looks like, oh, shucks, and I can't believe this is happening to me. But week in and week out, he makes huge plays in the ball game, and he is a tremendous leader.
Witten picks up 2 yards with that grab. Barbert is the single setback. Romo hasn't missed yet. Rifles it out there. Brought down at the 23.
No question, one of the truly elite receivers in the game. Terrell Owens has skill sets that just set him apart. His size, his speed, and I think his speed is actually a little underrated because he's a bigger guy. He may not get started as quickly, but when you see him accelerate, when he goes from almost full speed to full speed. He goes by people.
They hand it off. Hit and drop behind the lines. He couldn't get anywhere on that one.
Yeah, sometimes you just have to admit defeat on a play as a running back and just try and get that thing back to the line of scrimmage.
Back to throw. Short throw to the left. He gets knocked out of bounds at the 14. Still not quite enough, however. They'll still be facing 4th down. And right down the middle. He makes that one pretty easily and puts it through for 3 points. Kicks it off. From his own goal line. They get him at the 31. They were able to score through the air the last time they had the ball. Let's see what they planned for this drive. Young is under center. Single set backfield this time. He drops back to pass. Gets the pass off. This one falls incomplete. Gage wasn't able to bring it in. Incomplete pass on the play. The Titans come out showing 3 wide.
White 20. White 20.
Drops back to pass. Looking for a receiver. He's brought down at about the 35-yard line. Just a short, efficient throw that time.
Yeah, a true sign of patience on the offensive side. You let the play develop. You find the open receiver. Maybe he takes a look down the field. It's not there. Just go ahead and take that safe throw.
And he brings in the high pass. Brought down right around the 30-yard line. Another positive gain through the air.
And it really helps when the quarterback gets the kind of protection he's getting so far in this one. This offensive line's doing a nice job building a pocket for this quarterback, and that's creating some nice passing lanes.
Canty knocks it away. Crumpler was the intended receiver on the play, and it falls incomplete. It appears that someone on the coaching staff might have lost track of what down it is. Here comes the punt team. Hendrick will kick it away, and boy, did he get all of this. What a punt. And it goes out of the end zone for the touchback. And as we head to halftime, our score is the Cowboys 22, the Titans 17. The kick is away. Jones fields it at the 1. Jones can't hang on to the ball. Austin recovered it. They should be thankful to get it back.
Boy, what a big play in the game that could have been. When that ball gets loose on one of those kick returns, it is a real fight at the bottom of one of those piles.
They're going to pitch it. And they get him at the 26-yard line. So a pickup of maybe 3, and that will bring up 2nd down. It's 2nd down and 7 to go. Offset I formation in the backfield.
Turbo. Here we go. Chain.
On play action. Gets the throw off. He's tackled at the 34. 7-yard gain, and that'll be a 1st down.
You can tell this defense is still thinking about the deep ball. They're playing back, they're playing off these receivers, and those short throws are going to be there until they make a change.
Tennessee.
They keep it on the ground with the tailback. He's brought down at the 36-yard line. The running back gains 2 yards on the carry.
Not very often in a game does a defender get a clean shot like that on a running back. Typically, the running back didn't see it coming to take that kind of a shot.
Barber takes it right side. He gets out to about the 38-yard line. Barber gains about 2 yards on the run. Third down, they need 6 for a first. Ball on their own 38. Romo is in the shotgun. 3 receivers split out.
Here we go.
Witten goes in motion. Drops back to pass. Under heavy pressure. And he's decleated at the 49-yard line. The quarterback did a good job of recognizing the coverage and finding the open man.
As a receiver, when you go against a zone defense, it's much more about recognition and knowing where the holes in that zone defense are. That time the receiver executed perfectly and found the open spot.
He's dropped right around the 46-yard line. They got 4 yards there. That brings up second down. The backfield is in the offset I formation. They'll give it off here. And he makes it out to about the 44-yard line. Barber gets 3 yards on the play.
Man, oh man, that's what those defensive guys live for right there. A shot like that. And then they always get up and have a little something to say to you as you're going back to the huddle.
It's a pass on 3rd and short. There for the catch. Brought down at the 37. Nice pass play.
It really was in the 80s that we first started seeing offenses throwing the ball to the fullback. You know, for so many years, those guys were just big blockers.
Let's go.
Drops back on first down. Defense is getting pressure. The pass rush gets there, and he's down. He's not looking real happy after taking a shot like that.
And I can't say I blame him. You know that one had to hurt. And that's one you go back in the huddle, and you see these big offensive linemen looking a little sheepish and going, I'm sorry, man, sorry.
Fakes to the back. Passes on the move. Tackled at the 35. They get 6 there.
Good vision shown by the quarterback on that play to find the open man. You could see him looking around, then checking it down late for a nice pickup.
All right, here we go. 180. 180. Same thing. 180. They never quit, fellas.
Romo hasn't missed yet. Strong throw to his left. He's brought down around the 26-yard line. There was a defender right in his face that time.
But that's why you do all those concentration drills as a receiver. You know you're going to catch it in a crowd, and as we always say, you're going to get hit anyway, you might as well catch it.
He'll get the call again. He tries to spin, but he's brought down. Barber comes away with about 2 yards on the draw play.
And Tom, that was because the defense filled up all the gaps. The back was looking for somewhere to run, but by bringing the run blitz, they took away all the holes and stopped them for a minimal gain.
It's the tailback. Brought down at the 19. So that's a gain of about 5, and that makes it 3rd down. Dallas comes to the line with 3 wide. He's dropped at the 19-yard line. They line up at the 19. The snap, set down, the kick is up. I think that guy needs to go back to the sideline and practice a few more kicks. As a kicker, you have to be ready at a second's notice to be able to step out on the field and make those kind of field goals, and it didn't appear he was completely ready for that one, and the result was a miss. So the score will remain the Cowboys 22, the Titans 17. Gives it off. He's hammered in the backfield. He starts out the wrong way and winds up losing yardage.
Well, that's no fun for the running back. It's one thing to get stuffed at the line of scrimmage, but when you start losing yards running the football, that's a disaster.
Let's go, baby. White 20. White 20. Left.
They're going to pitch it. They tackle him for a loss. That started off poorly and only got worse.
And you could see the running back there just saying, where are my guys? Where's my blocking? What's going on out here? Just need a little help from your friends.
White 20. White 20. Wake up, guys. Who's left?
Back to throw. Dumps it out right. Tackled around the 16-yard line. They complete the pass, but it won't be enough for the first.
Yeah, that's one of those balls that looks good in the stats for the quarterback because he gets a completion, but for this offense, it's going to bring up 4th down. Huge play defensively to make that stop.
Punts it. Newman fields it at the 42. And they get him right around the 38-yard line. This offense was frustrated after their last drive ended with a missed field goal. 3 wide receivers on the field, the quarterback in the shotgun. This one appeared to be on the offense.
I gotta kick some air.
Full start, offense.
The offense is moving in the wrong direction after that.
And you try to keep your offense on schedule. Anytime you take a penalty, it's just so much harder to pick up a first down.
And they use motion. Drops back on first down. Short pass to his left. He steps out at the 43-yard line. Short completion there that doesn't give them much in terms of yardage that time.
Well, the defense forced them to make the quick read and throw on that one. The catch was made, but there wasn't much yardage to go along with it. It's up to the receiver to make something happen on a play like that.
On the ground with a tailback. Tackled right around the 42-yard line. It looks like they picked up a yard or maybe a little less. That'll bring up 3rd down. The Cowboys come out in the ace formation. He drops back to pass. He throws left. There for the reception. Brought down at the 37. Another completed pass puts him over the 300-yard mark. I'm sure that he doesn't even realize he's passed for 300 yards at this point. The only thing that he cares about is walking away with a win. He knows that the stats generally take care of themselves. McBriar will punt it, and he absolutely boomed it. So this one goes into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. The offense takes the field, hoping to put something together after their last drive ended in a 3-and-out. White is the single setback.
White 20. White 20. Here we go. Here we go. Right.
Throws it out. Tipped pass and picked off. Inside the 30. He's brought down at about the 19-yard line. Nice pick for the safety.
You could see the quarterback that time trying to look the safety off, but this safety is simply too smart. He was having none of it and jumped in front to make the interception.
Give to the tailback. He's tackled at about the 15-yard line. The halfback runs for 4 yards. From the 16-yard line.
Let's go, baby. Get the ball out.
Romo lines up under center. 2 tight ends in the formation. Barber gets the call. Tackled at the 12. 4 yards on that play, and so it'll be 3rd down. 11 yards out. Ace backfield this time. Fakes to the back. He didn't get his feet set as he threw. How can you drop that? And the pass will fall incomplete. 4th down coming up.
And those are the kind of big 3rd down plays you have to have on defense to get the ball back and give your team a chance on offense.
Right down the middle. Pretty good kick that time, and he drives it home for 3 points. Nice job. Booming kick. They can't bring him down. And he gets brought down hard. The quarterback threw a pick on their last drive. Let's see if he's able to shake it off. Young steps up to the line. 3 wide receivers.
Let's go, baby. White 20. White 20. Baby, get on. Come on, D. That's right. That. Real.
Here's a little draw play. He fights forward to about the 29. White only gets about a yard there on the draw.
Tom, that was a run blitz on that play. They brought the middle linebacker effectively filling all the gaps, and there was simply nowhere for the running back to go.
White 20. White 20. Left off. I'm just sitting there. Let's draw. Let's draw.
All kinds of pressure. The quarterback was lucky to get rid of the ball there.
And the protection just has to be better because right now this pressure is starting to get in the head of the quarterback. He's making some bad throws.
Right. Go. White 20. White 20. Down.
Scans the field. Incomplete. And it'll be 4th down following the pass deflection.
Just terrific play by the defense. They followed the quarterback's eyes, made a quick jump on the ball, and were all over that one.
Gets the punt away. Newman fields it at the 34. He's brought down at the 48-yard line. They had to settle for a field goal on their last drive. They take the field again, looking to put up another score. Out of the I formation. He throws on the run. Around the 47-yard line. That's a gain of 5.
He'll take plays like that all day long.
They line up at the 47. Romo lines up for center. They'll line up in single back. They hand it off. He's tackled at about the 41, and that was an excellent job to pick up the first down.
Good blocking, good run, 5 yards and a first down. The chains are moving. This offense is getting it going.
He's looking to throw. And he should have had that one. Oh my, the quarterback is lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
Yeah, you try and fit some of those into some tight holes, and every once in a while, you're going to get one pick, but that was a pretty good play by the defense.
Romo hands off. Tackled at the 40. Barber gains about 2 yards on the run. Here's a 3rd and 8 situation. Ball on the 40. Tennessee comes out defensively with 6 defensive backs. Back to throw. Goes through his read. It's completed. And they get him at the 28-yard line. You can tell these guys practice that play quite a bit.
Yeah, I can remember hearing stories about old-time players in the NFL that literally they could go out in the pitch black and make throws and catches without really even seeing the ball. That's the kind of timing we're seeing today.
Romo, Trent back to pass. Draw play. He's tackled right around the 22-yard line. Barber gains around 5 yards on the draw play. 2nd down and 5. Ball on the 23. Offset I formation in the backfield. Feeds it to the back. Brought down at the 19-yard line. Barber gets about 4 yards on the play. 3rd down once again. Let's see if they can convert this one. They line up in an I. Tosses it out. He gets knocked out of bounds at the 15. They continue to get first downs by running the ball.
Pretty methodical approach right now for this offense. Not only are they picking up first downs and grinding out yards, but they're eating up a lot of time on the clock.
Romo sends a man in motion. On play action. Throws middle. Brings it in. He's brought down around the 5-yard line. And another connection that goes for good yardage.
And we really see the trust that is developing between this receiver and the quarterback. That if the quarterback has confidence that you're going to be where he thinks you're going to be, he will throw it to you more often than he'll throw it to somebody else.
Tosses it out. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. They get a 1-yard loss on that one.
That looked painful on that one. And we're talking about the lost art of tackling. Not only was it a big hit, but it was a disciplined hit. Good wrap up, had a way to take him to the ground. Perfect.
There's a play fake. End zone. Hit him right in the hands, and he dropped it. And the defender breaks up the play.
Just great position that time on the defensive side. The receiver really never had a chance on that one.
Dallas can make this a 2-possession game with this field goal. And he makes it. Good kick that time as he puts it right through. And here's your drive summary for that last series. Here's the kick. He's tackled at the 29-yard line. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game. And he will lose yardage on the play. The cornerback did a nice job recognizing the play and getting in there for the stop.
For me, there's nothing more impressive in football than to see a cover cornerback able to come up and make the stops on the run. That's a complete football player.
Right 20. Right 20.
He'll get the call again. He's tackled at the 29-yard line. Just about 3 yards there, and that makes it third down. The Titans come out in the ace formation.
Right 20. Right 20. Kobe 32. Kobe 32. Come on now. Watch the run now. Watch the run.
Looking to throw. Dumps it out left. Pass is complete. It does go for a completion, but not quite what they needed for the first.
The intention of that play was to put the ball in the hands of a playmaker at receiver, allow him to make a move and pick up the first down. He was unable to do it, and that brings up fourth.
And that's the end of the third quarter. The score is 28-17. They line up at the 30. The Cowboys have everyone on the line. Looks like they're coming after this one. Gets the punt away. Newman takes it at the 32. Brought down right around the 38-yard line. The last time they took the field, they were able to come away with 3 points. Tennessee brings in the nickel here. The Cowboys motion to the right side. On the ground with a tailback. And they get him at the 43-yard line. Barber gets about 4 yards on the counter play. It's second down, 6 to go. Dallas goes with the ace set here. Looks to pass. He's running out of time. Is there for the catch. He's tackled at the 41-yard line. Great time for that type of pass. It worked to perfection.
And that was a nice job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback enough time to survey the field and find the open guy.
Watch the ball, watch the ball.
Setting up play action. Romo will be dropped in the backfield. What can they do to put a stop to this guy getting to the quarterback?
No question about it. They've had a tough time stopping this guy so far. Maybe they're going to have to move a back or a tight end, somebody over there to at least slow him down so they can get a pass off.
Looking to throw. Rockets it. Brings this one in. He's hit hard on the play. Nothing wrong with that pass. That goes for a good gain.
You know, and when you talk to some of these receivers, they say the real strength of this quarterback is that he throws a very, very catchable ball.
Throws on the run. Comes down with it. He's dropped at the 16. The defense was looking run, and they threw it for a big gain.
Well, when you have a talented running back like this, you always have to account for him. That time, a nice play-action pass opened it up down the field.
Knocked out of bounds at the 9. Barber picks up about 7 yards on the run. Less than 10 yards away from a score now. Dallas comes out with 2 tight ends.
Here we go. You ready? Here we go. Watch the screen.
Passes to the end zone. Drops the sure pick, and it's batted away at the last minute by the defender.
Just when it looked like the quarterback might sneak that one in there, a late pass defense and a good play.
The club level is an exclusive level for luxury seating members only. Ask for additional details and information today.
Here's the give. And they're not going to get it. Great stop. That play was stuffed from the get-go.
And it's not very often that I get really excited about defensive line play, but that time the guys up front on defense were just overpowering.
The snap, set down, the kick is up. Here's a quick look at the drive summary. Gets a good kick here. Still on his feet. Brought down at the 25. They could do nothing against this defense on their previous drive. Young is under center. He has 2 tight ends. Gives it off. He didn't get back to the line. That cornerback just made this offense look bad.
One of the tough things about trying to get a cornerback blocked is how athletic those guys are. If you're a fullback or an offensive lineman or somebody out in front trying to make that block, it's just tough to get a hand on those guys. They're quick.
Spears did a great job breaking through and getting there for the sack. 3 wideouts here.
Right 20. Right 20. Come on.
Looks to pass. Looks for a man open. Makes the catch. He's brought down at the 26-yard line. The offense wasn't able to hold on to the ball long on that series.
Blah. That's what that offensive series was. Just blah. They got nothing going there.
Gets it away cleanly. Newman fields it at the 35. He's tackled around the 46-yard line. And that was a pretty nice return there, Chris.
He was just a couple of steps away from breaking that one all the way. This coverage team better start stepping up or he's going to take one in for 6.
Bennett motions to the right side. And they're coming after him. And he only got one hand on it, but he still brings it down. That ball was thrown into coverage.
You know, more and more, that's what the NFL is coming down to. Receivers and their ability to go up and make plays in a crowd. There aren't going to be guys running wide open in this league. You have to have guys that can make plays just like that.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 26. Dallas goes with the ace set here. And he's crushed at the 28. Tried the run, but there was nothing available.
And if you can make a running back hesitate just a little, that time you could see there really was no hole, and the running back was just fishing for a place to go.
Barber gets another handoff. And he's drilled at the 26-yard line. That's a 1-yard pickup.
Ouch. You take too many shots like that as a running back, you start peeking around a little bit before you get that football.
Jones lines up as the deep back, I formation. All kinds of pressure, and it's completed. That completion won't amount to much, and they'll wind up short of the first on the play.
Very disappointing for an offense to get a completion and not get the first down. The receiver's job there is to make somebody miss. Clearly have to give the defense credit there. They won.
And it's good. And we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. The kick. It's fielded at the 2. They get him at the 24-yard line. They were forced to punt on their last drive. It's 1st and 10. White, the lone back.
White 20. White 20. Under. You playing, fellas?
They hand it off. Dropped behind the line. The offense had a tough time picking up all their blocks on that play.
You know, you can draw up any sort of protection scheme and blocking scheme that you want, but ultimately this game comes down to one big man against another big man, and that time the defense's big men, they won the battle.
He drops back. Guns it left. And they get him at the 34. Nice toss that time that'll get them a lot closer.
You know, there's really no doubting this quarterback's physical skills. Sometimes he struggles with his mechanics or accuracy, but I don't think that there's really any issue. This guy has the ability to be an elite quarterback.
He's going to run. He's dropped right around the 38-yard line. They got the first, but he wasn't able to get out of bounds.
Yeah, and those seconds continue to tick away. Now they're going to have to really start to hurry this offense up.
He'll get the call again. Brought down at the 40. 1-yard gain on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down. We've got 2nd and 9 here. Ball on their own 40. One man in the backfield.
Hold on. Let's go, man. White 20. White 20. Hey, get that ball out. Kings left.
He's looking to throw. He's going to take off. Still on his feet. He's brought down at the 41-yard line. That was a big-time run, and with it, he got the first down.
Terrific play. Got everything done there except stopping the clock. And I know that sometimes when you're in the middle of a nice gainer out there, it's so difficult to think about going out of bounds because you're thinking, I'm going to break this one for the big one.
White, the lone back.
White 20. Come on, White 20.
He'll get it again. He's dropped at the 39-yard line. White comes away with about 2 yards on the draw play.
And you can really see the defensive play calling becoming a little more aggressive now. They're blitzing on passing downs, they'll blitz on run downs, and that can really put a lot of pressure on an offensive line.
With the throw. Hit him in the hands, but he can't hang on. They can't hook up on the pass. Now the offense will be facing third down. Tennessee lines up in a shotgun set.
Let's go, Ben. White 20.
Play your assignments, man.
He's looking to throw. Rifles it left. And he's out of bounds, incomplete. The quarterback led the receiver just a little too much.
Yeah, he put a little too much on that pass and forced the receiver to make the catch out of bounds.
3 wide receivers set.
White 20. White 20.
Fakes the run. On the run, he throws it. Tackled right around the 28-yard line. That's a great fourth down conversion.
Yeah, but you don't want to make a living on fourth down. You'd like to execute a little bit better on the first 3 downs. Let's see what they can do here.
White 20. White 20. Stay right. Stay right.
They'll throw on first down. Throws short. Makes the reception. He gets knocked out of bounds around the 22-yard line. So they pick up quite a few yards on that play.
Yeah, really a nice route that time. One of the keys to playing wide receiver is the ability to not only get into cuts, but to get out of the cuts. That time, very explosive coming out of that cut, and it made the difference.
It's incomplete. He couldn't get 2 feet in on that one.
Well, that's something receivers work on all the time, dragging that back toe, just unable to do it that time.
White, the lone back.
Let's go, Ben. Left. White 20. Watch the back. Let's draw. Regular.
It's a pass on 3rd and short. Passes the ball. He makes another catch. Nice little pitch and catch with the wideout.
Patience for a wide receiver is just so key. He's able to manipulate that defense, set them up one play, come back with the exact same look, and break off of it the next. Beautifully run.
I'm trying to get you over there, baby.
White gets the call. Stiff arms, and the defender still makes the tackle. White gets 3 yards on the play. Offset I formation in the backfield.
White 20. White 20.
Man, play 3, man. You got that?
He doesn't get back to the line. Looked for a seam, but he wasn't able to find anything.
And let's give credit to the defense. They had a great push there. They got in the backfield, took control of their own gaps.
Let's go, Ben. White 20. White 20. Come on, B. Touch. Hey, safe. Other side.
He drops back to pass. Looking for a receiver. Can't stay in bounds, incomplete pass. They complete the pass, but he was out of bounds when he brought it in.
Yeah, that's a pretty safe throw there where only the receiver can make a play on the ball. Just a little too wide on that one.
White 20.
Looking to throw. Guns it right. They finally get him, and it looked like he would score, but instead they'll set it up with 1st and goal.
Hey, never quit, fellas.
They'll go from the I formation.
Let's go, Ben. Chain. White 20. White 20.
They hand it off again. He's going to be tackled for a loss.
Makes the stop.
He tries to wriggle away, but he's stopped for a loss.
Well, Tom, the offensive line just didn't get any push there. They've got to do a better job knocking those guys off the line of scrimmage.
He's dropped around the 2-yard line. The halfback is lucky to get anything on that toss play. That'll bring up 3rd and goal. Ball on the 2-yard line. The backfield is in the offset I formation.
White 20. White 20.
On play action, he throws right. He's brought down at the 1. The defense was right there to bring him down just about as soon as he made the catch on that one.
Clever play that time defensively. It looked like he was going to be open quickly for the catch and the first down. They closed in, made the tackle, and that brings up 4th down.
Sets up the play action. Scrambles for yardage. He was determined to take that one all the way himself.
That was crafty, wasn't it? A little crafty run that time by the quarterback. He may not be the fastest guy out there, but he had a little slither to him that one.
They're lining it up for the point after. Up and good. And now we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. It looks like they're going to line up for the onside kick. Tennessee gets ready to try the onside kick. Here's the onside try. They get him at the 39-yard line. They weren't able to get the onside, and that's a tough situation to put your defense in.
They're already down 2 scores, and now they have to defend a short field. If this team can come away with any points at all, this one's just about wrapped up.
Hands it off. Tackled around the 35-yard line. 4 yards on that play. That brings up second down. Second down, 6 yards to go. Ball on the 35-yard line.
Keep your eyes open. 44. Come back. Run. Play smart, man.
Brought down behind the line. Loss of 2 by the halfback. They'll go with the quarter defense. Gets the pass out. Brought down at the 22. And a big catch by the tight end.
And I can tell you this, there's nothing that defensive backs hate more than to have one of those big tight ends in the open field running right towards them.
Sets up the play action. And it's incomplete. Owens was the intended receiver, but they can't complete the pass. Second down now with 10 to go. Ball on the 22. Dallas will line up in a jumbo set here.
Here we go. Lock him down. That's hot, man. Clock.
They'll keep it on the ground again. He's dropped for a loss. The defense seemed to do everything right there.
And you love to see those linebackers playing downhill like that, not just flowing sideline to sideline, but attacking and trying to get in the backfield.
Little handoff. He's finally dragged down, and now it will be first and goal. 2 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. They line up in an I. Here's the give. He's tackled around the 7-yard line. A 2-yard carry by the fullback. Here's the 8th play of this series. Romo is under center. They'll come up in an I this time. Hands it off. He's brought down right around the 2-yard line. They get around 5 yards from the halfback. The Cowboys line up with an offset I backfield. Little handoff. He lost yardage on the play, and they were not able to get much there.
And so many times you hear offensive coordinators criticized because they don't try to run the football enough. But when you get stuffed in the backfield like that, you understand why they would rather call the pass play.
The snap, set down, the kick is up.
Is good.
Solid kick that time, and he puts it right through the uprights, converting for the field goal. Kicks it off. He'll return it from the 4-yard line. Hit and dropped at the 29-yard line. At this point, I think this game looks like it's pretty much out of reach.
Well, it's only a 2-possession game, so these guys are not going to give up. They need a score, an onside kick, a score, an onside kick, no, whatever this is. They need a lot of good things to happen right here.
Drops back on first down. Completed. And they get him at the 43-yard line. The defense just didn't match up well on that play.
But you'd never know it if you were watching the quarterback. He stood in there strong, completely relaxed, and made that defense pay that time.
Come on. Let's turn the ball. Let's see
He looks to throw on first down. And it's tipped away. An excellent job by the defense of disrupting that last play.
And that was really on the wide receiver. Not much of a route, very little separation, and gave the defense a chance to make that play.
Let's go, man. Hey. Watch the ball.
Looking to throw. Rifles this one out to the left. He's tackled at the 48-yard line. Another positive gain, and that gives him 100 yards receiving for the game.
And you know, it's not just a couple of routes that he runs well. That's what makes him so tough. He can run the good underneath routes, but he can also take you over the top as well, so you have to give him those little throws.
Passes the line. Brought down at the 48-yard line. He scrambles and picks up 5. Young is in the gun. 2 tight ends in the formation. The Titans changing their play at the line. Back to throw. He passes short. It just slips out of his hand. They'll set up shop at the 48-yard line. And this should be a kneel down as they just try to kill the clock. And they will kneel down to try to run out the clock. It's 2nd and 12. The Cowboys come out with the offset I. On the ground, left side. Tackled at the 49-yard line. So a pickup of maybe 3, and so it'll be 3rd down. The backfield is in the offset I formation. Romo sends a man in motion. And this one's over. Our final score is the Cowboys 37, the Titans 24.
The Metrodome, which opened in 1982, will be our location for what should be an excellent game between Dallas and Minnesota. Let's take you now to Tom Hammond and Chris Collinsworth, who are getting set for the kickoff.
We won't have to worry about weather conditions as we get ready for the game. Hello, everyone. Tom Hammond and Chris Collinsworth here. The teams are set. The fans are excited. Let's get this game underway. Brought down at the 31. And now their offense will take the field for the first time in the game. The Vikings line up with a nickelback. Barber takes the give. He's brought down at the 36-yard line. They get 5 yards on the play. That'll bring up 2nd down. Let's take this time to look at a few key members of the Cowboy offense. Romo will look to pass. He throws it. And they get him at the 49-yard line. He gunned that one in there for the first down, didn't he?
He really did, and when you watch a guy throw a ball that hard, they don't move their arm any faster. You see him driving off that back leg. That was a pretty pass.
Dallas sends a man in motion. First down, looking to throw. Here's the throw. And the pass is knocked away. The defender was able to get a hand on it.
And really, that came as a result of pretty physical play at the line of scrimmage. They're banging these guys around and not letting them get into their routes.
An exclusive level for luxury seating members only. Ask for additional details and information today.
He's dropped at the 44-yard line. 6-yard gain. That'll bring up 3rd down. They line up in a double tight set. They keep it on the ground with the tailback. The defender gets him to the ground, and they get no push for the offensive line.
Oh, yeah, they did. They were all moonwalking on that play. They were pushing. They were just pushing and going backwards.
He gets it away. It'll go out at the 21-yard line. Minnesota lines up in a double tight set. Give to the tailback. A nasty hit at the 18-yard line. It looked as if the offensive line just collapsed on that play.
And it looked like this defensive line just beat them off the snap. Sometimes those guys can time out the quarterback's cadence, and if the quarterback doesn't start changing that snap count, his offensive line is going to really struggle.
It's the tailback. They tackle him for a loss. The offense had a tough time picking up all their blocks on that play.
You know, you can draw up any sort of protection scheme and blocking scheme that you want. But ultimately, this game comes down to one big man against another big man, and that time the defense's big men, they won the battle.
Here's the deep throw. He couldn't hang on to it. He couldn't find his intended target, and now they'll likely be forced to punt the ball. Newman is back deep to return the punt. Louis punts it, and he really got a leg into this one. Newman takes it at the 47. Tackled around the 49-yard line. They really did a good job keeping him contained on that one.
Boy, he hardly had any room to do anything there. They've got to come up with a better scheme or some better blockers or something. This guy's a good punt returner. He's just not getting any help at all from his teammates.
Here's the give. He didn't get back to the line. No one picked up the linebacker, and it cost them.
And when your defensive line can handle their guys up front and not allow the offensive linemen to get down on the linebackers, it really gives those linebackers a chance to look great.
Gives it off. He doesn't get back to the line. A great defensive effort there.
Did you see how fast that linebacker was on that one? Not only did he recognize it, but when he did recognize it, he had the explosiveness to get there.
Back to throw. Has a man deep. Here's the throw. Tipped away. The defense had their number during that last series as they go 3 and out.
And it really looked like the defense won the battle up front. The big guys controlling the line of scrimmage made the difference there.
McBriar will punt it, and he absolutely boomed it. And they'll down it at the 2-yard line. They couldn't do anything against this defense on their last drive, and they were forced to punt. Jackson comes to the line under center. Only one man back here. Gives it off. He's tackled at the 6. Gain of 5 on the play. That brings up 2nd down. Minnesota comes to the line with 3 wide. Back to throw. Off his back foot. Into traffic, and it's picked off. Brought down at the 4. Well, he looked like he was in the right place at the right time.
Unless you're the quarterback, then he was in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Barber is the deep back as they line up in the I. They're going to pitch it. Cuts back, and he's dropped. Gets back to the line of scrimmage on the halfback toss. The Cowboys line up with an offset I backfield. And he goes down. And the blitz created tremendous pressure.
Yeah, anytime you blitz, you're gambling. Essentially what you're saying is that I think my guys can get to the quarterback before my man coverage breaks down in the secondary. That time, a great job executing the blitz. They got there.
Drops back to pass. throws it out. Threw it right to him, but he can't hang on. The defender gets a hand on it, and that will bring up 4th down.
I don't know if that's the guy I want to pick on 3rd down when you have to have a conversion. He is tough.
And it's good. And here's your drive summary for that last series. Kicks it off. Hicks from the 2. At the 30. Hit and dropped at the 38. That return will set the offense up nicely.
They did an outstanding job blocking for the returner, and he repaid their efforts with a huge gain.
They come out in a goal line set. The Vikings use motion. Nice play fake. And he's decleated at the 37. And that was a great blitz by the linebacker on that play.
He just read that play perfectly, was able to come free and get the quarterback. We're starting to see this more and more in the league now, where guys fake like they're going into coverage, then come in for the sack.
Jackson back to pass. Throws while on the run. Oh, that's just sloppy. And he just managed to get a piece of it. Nice play by the defender.
And as a receiver, you really have to do a better job of coming back to the football at that point. You have to help the quarterback.
He drops back to pass. He's dragged down on the play.
Got to think they'll punt it away here in this situation. No point in taking any chances when you're on the wrong side of the field like this.
Kluwe is the punter. He punts it. Newman fields it at the 26. The offense takes the field, hoping to come away with more than just a field goal on this drive. Minnesota brings in the nickel here. Fakes the run. Past the line. Makes a cut, and he will be hit and dropped. So the keeper goes for about 7 yards. The Cowboys come out in a single back formation. Gives it off. And they get him at about the 41. He did a good job to get 5 yards and the first down.
Oh, yeah, he put his dancing shoes on there. One little juke, fake him out, get your head down, pick up the first down. Nice play.
Looking to throw. Gets the pass away. Tackled at the 44-yard line. They pick up solid yardage there.
And I love to watch this wide receiver work. He is so patient with his routes. He gets down low into his cuts, and he really understands what the defense is trying to do to take him away, and he is working them over.
Fakes the run. Guns it out. Creighton was the intended receiver, but the pass fell incomplete.
Second down.
They line up at the 44. Out of the gun. He's brought down at the 43-yard line. That's a 1-yard pickup, and so it'll be third down. 3rd and 9. Ball on the 43. Romo comes to the line under center. Only one in the backfield this time. He drops back to pass. Makes the grab. Steps out at the 39-yard line. Well, the pass was completed, they'll still be short of the marker.
You know, I just don't like that stuff, Tom. I call that chicken offense. You know, you go out there and you act like you're afraid. You're afraid to throw an interception. You're afraid to go for it down the field. You just settle and you bring the punter out. I don't like that.
It's away, and it's a booming punt. Through the end zone for a touchback. Let's see if the offense can put something together on this drive. The Vikings line up with an offset eye backfield. Here's the give. And they get him at the 24-yard line. 4-yard gain, and that will bring up second down. Second down, 6 yards to go. Ball on their own 24. They come out with a big set. Little handoff. He's tackled at the 25. They pick up 2 yards.
And they really ran right into the blitz. That's a time that a veteran quarterback should have changed the play at the line of scrimmage. You could see the blitz coming. He didn't audible and only came away with a short gain.
They're going to pitch it. And he dropped him in the open field. He just broke that one for a big gain and the first down.
Boy, that's a killer on third down to allow that kind of run to be ripped off in there. You're thinking, okay, if they want to throw the ball, take a chance on getting a big play, that's fine. But to see a run go for that kind of a gainer, that makes you sick.
Brought down at about the 41. Picked up about 6 yards that time. That'll bring up second down. So second down now. The offense needs about 4 for the first. He'll get the call again. What a brutal hit. 2-yard gain, and that makes it third down. They line up with one running back in the backfield, 3 wide. They go with the run. Hit hard at the 45, and that will bring up a 4th down.
Well, that's just a big run stop right there. You have a very proud defensive line that was just going to take control of that situation.
Kluwe kicks it, and man, did he get a leg into this one. Goes into the end zone for a touchback. They had to punt it away on their previous drive. Dallas comes out with an I formation. And he makes it out to about the 21-yard line. I'd say he got 1 or 2 feet on that drive.
The defense did a nice job there jamming the running back, bringing the outside linebacker on a blitz. Sometimes those outside backers a little more athletic and can really help stop the run.
Gives to the back. He's dropped at the 23-yard line and a pickup of about 2, and so it'll be third down. Out of the shotgun.
Here we go.
Drops back. Looks right. Throws. Stiff arms, and he's brought down. They just get enough for the first down.
Pretty gutsy play call that time. Anytime you're in a third and long situation, it is tough to dial up those passes, take a chance trying to pick up a first down. A lot of coaches will just run a draw there. Not this guy. He went for it and got paid off.
Pass is right. Nearly picked off. He should have had that one. That incompletion will bring up second down. Second down now with 10 to go. Ball on the 32-yard line. Looking to throw. Short throw to the right. Right through his hand. Witten was the intended receiver, and he can't bring it in. That brings up another third down attempt.
additional information.
The Cowboys go with the I formation.
Service booths located on the 100 and 300 levels.
Drops back to pass. Throws it short. He's tackled right around the 42-yard line. They just get enough for the first down.
That's just great offense right there. Anytime you have a third and long situation and you can execute a play like that for a first down, that's impressive.
Back to pass. Passes to his left. Almost intercepted. The pass was deflected and swatted away by the defender.
I think the quarterback may have had to throw that ball a little sooner than he wanted to. The pressure was starting to get there.
Barber takes the give. He fights forward to about the 46. Barber gains around 3 yards on the run. Romo is in the shotgun. He has 4 receivers. He drops back to pass. Surveys the field. Fails to connect with his man. And the pass will fall incomplete. 4th down coming up.
And those are the kind of big third down plays you have to have on defense to get the ball back and give your team a chance on offense.
Punts it, and he got a good one here. Into the end zone for a touchback. Once again, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this game is brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports. 1 man in the backfield. Berrien takes off in motion. Here's a draw. Tackled at the 25. So they get 5 yards there on the halfback draw. 2nd and 5 coming up here. Ball on the 25. Offset I formation in the backfield. Give to the tailback. Hit and drop behind the line. Loss of 2 on the run by the halfback. Jackson lines up under center. 3 receivers are split out wide. Drops back to pass. The pass is away. He's brought down at about the 33-yard line. So on 3rd down, he finds his receiver and gets a big gain.
Receivers who can make plays like that on 3rd down tend to have nice, long careers.
He looks to throw on 1st down. Goes through his read. Makes the throw out to his left. And they get him at the 41-yard line. Good pocket presence shown as the quarterback was able to get rid of it just before the pressure got to him.
Good play design there. Very solid protection. Gave the quarterback time to examine the whole field until he finally found the open man.
Play action. Short pass to his left. He's tackled at the 47-yard line. A good amount of yards that time on the pass.
And running backs who are good receivers are pretty rare. You know, a lot of times those guys, they come out and they're good running the football, but they don't make the kind of plays in the passing game. This guy can clearly do both.
He's hammered in the backfield. The defense seemed to do everything right there.
And you love to see those linebackers playing downhill like that, not just flowing sideline to sideline, but attacking and trying to get in the backfield.
They go with a run. He gets knocked out of bounds at the 37.
Gain of 12.
We played a quarter. The score is 3-0. single back formation, 3 wide receivers. Jackson hasn't missed yet. He's dropped. Good job there by the end to get in there for the sack.
Man, I'm really impressed by that guy out there. You know, you try to single block him, you can't. You try and double team him, you still can't block him. There are some guys in the league that are just too good.
Punts it. It'll go out at the 18-yard line. Not much you can do on the return team there.
Great kick and even better coverage. Boy, it sure makes winning the field position battle a lot easier when you have special teamers like this.
Romo set to go to the air. And he catches it. Tackled at the 33-yard line.
There's just something magical about Tony Romo. There really is. When you talk to him, he has that smile on his face, and he looks like, oh, shucks, and I can't believe this is happening to me. But week in and week out, he makes huge plays in the ball game, and he is a tremendous leader.
And the defense has a heavy rush. And he caught it. Brought down around the 47-yard line.
You know, a couple of things that really impress me about Tony Romo. One is his accuracy, and that's always underrated. But the second thing is his quick release. We went back and timed his release and compared it to some of the greatest quarterbacks that ever played the game. And his release is as fast, if not faster, than any of them.
Looked for a seam, but he wasn't able to find anything.
And let's give credit to the defense. They had a great push there. They got in the backfield, took control of their own gaps.
The Cowboys line up with 2 tight ends. Again with the run. And they get him at about the 45-yard line. Back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. That'll bring up 3rd down. Out of the shotgun. Looks to pass. Scans the field. Pass completed. He's dropped at about the 39-yard line.
No question, one of the truly elite receivers in the game. Terrell Owens has skill sets that just set him apart. His size, his speed. And I think his speed is actually a little underrated because he's a bigger guy. He may not get started as quickly, but when you see him accelerate, when he goes from almost full speed to full speed, he goes by people.
Tackled at the 39-yard line. The defense was right there for the stop on the play, not much of a gain at all.
Yeah, let's give a little credit to the coaching staff on that play. You talk all the time about film study and preparation and knowing what the other team is trying to do to you. That time the defense was all over it.
He throws short. Catch is made. And they get him at the 38. The defense was in great position to stop that play short, bringing up a 3rd down situation.
And when I saw the quarterback drop back that time, I really thought they had something going, but they closed quickly and made a nice play defensively to bring up this 3rd down.
Romo back to pass. He's been perfect on this drive. He's tackled at the 24-yard line.
Terrell Owens is one of those guys you almost have to see him to believe him. When I watch him warm up down on the field, it is just like watching some superhuman out running around. He's big, he's strong, he's fast, and he really doesn't care what the opposing fans think about him. He is a show unto himself.
Tackled at the 20-yard line. A pickup of 4, and that will bring up 2nd down. 2nd down, 6 yards to go. Ball on the 20. They're packed in tight on the line. Barber gets the ball left side. He fights forward to about the 19. The running back gets about a yard, maybe less. Offense facing another 3rd down situation. They've been very effective converting on this drive. Looks to pass. He needs to get rid of it. Almost picked. And the pass was knocked away at the last minute.
Well, at the end of the game, you go back and you basically say what happened on third down, and you have a pretty good indication of how that game came out. Good play by the defense.
And it splits the uprights. Not much doubt as he puts that one right through the uprights. He kicks it. He's still going. Hit and dropped at the 19. The defense could do no wrong the last time this team had the ball. Jackson lines up in the gun. He has 3 receivers in the formation. Give to the tailback. He fights forward to about the 20. So the halfback gets 2 yards on the draw. Second and 8. Ball on the 20-yard line. The backfield is in the offset I formation. He drops back to pass. Flips it out short. He's dropped at the 43-yard line. And it's the tailback with a big catch.
And tailbacks love that. Anytime they can get into the open field, think about that position. You're constantly pounding the ball inside and getting hit by those big linebackers. Now you get out in open space and you have a chance to make a play.
Stiff arms, and the defender still makes the tackle. 3-yard gain by the running back. They line up at the 47. Jackson steps to the line of scrimmage. I formation this time. They hand it off. He's brought down at the 49-yard line. A 2-yard carry by the fullback. So it's third down now. The offense will need about 4 yards to pick up the first. He drops back to pass. Throws a bullet. Incomplete pass. Rice was the intended receiver, but they can't complete the pass. Cluey to punt. Cluey kicks it away, and did he ever get a hold of this one? Down in the end zone for a touchback. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. Feeds it to the back. Brought down at the 26-yard line. They call his number and he carries for 6 yards. It's 2nd and 4. Offset I formation in the backfield. And they use motion. Nice play fake. He's scrambling. The back makes the catch and he has a lane. Nice heads-up play by the quarterback.
I agree. I like the way he stepped up and delivered that throw. He just simply is taking what the defense is giving him.
Looking to throw. Throws the bullet to the left. And they get him at the 49-yard line. A decent gain on the pass.
And that's good quarterback play. He recognized the blitz. He understood what was happening with the coverage behind it and found the open man.
Barber takes it up the middle. He's dropped about the 43-yard line. A 7-yard run by the running back. 2nd down now, 3 yards to go. Ball on the 44. The Vikings line up with a nickelback.
Let's go.
Barber on the give. And he will lose yardage on the play. That safety just came flying in there to make the tackle.
It is just so difficult for offensive lines to account for the safety. Typically, that's the one free runner that you have. And if you have a top-flight safety back there that can come in and make those kinds of plays, it really helps your run defense.
Drops back to pass. Looks down the field. Short throw to the right. Brought down at the 46-yard line. And for as good of a catch as that was, this offense now has to deal with a 4th down. McBriar is set back, ready to punt. He'll probably try to pooch this one into the corner. McBriar will punt it, and he absolutely boomed it. So this one goes into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. They were forced to punt on their last drive. He looks to throw on 1st down. He throws on the run. Tackled at the 30. The quarterback did a good job of recognizing the coverage and finding the open man.
As a receiver, when you go against a zone defense, it's much more about recognition and knowing where the holes in that zone defense are. That time the receiver executed perfectly and found the open spot.
Drops back on 1st down. Fires it right. And he's drilled at the 41-yard line. Everything seemed to work perfectly on that one.
And that's a pattern that this team likes to run. You know they've been studying that all week on film, and yet they still can't stop it.
Jackson drops back. The defense has him surrounded with the catch. He's brought down around the 45-yard line. He was lucky to get that one off. He was under a lot of pressure in the pocket.
Good patience that time by the quarterback, just checking down to the underneath route, giving his guy a chance to make a play.
Jackson hasn't missed yet. Gets rid of the ball. Incomplete. Rice was the intended target on that incomplete pass attempt. We've got a 3rd and 6. Ball on their own 45. The defense is playing the pass on this play. He fakes it. He threw off his back foot. He's tackled right around the 44-yard line. That pass is good for a 1st down.
And he had some zip on that one, didn't he? He reared back and threw that one about as hard as he could.
Huge hit. Well, they wind up in reverse that time. Good push by the defense.
And when the defense gets that kind of penetration, it just disrupts everything for an offense. They have to get that guy blocked.
Here's the give. Brought down at the 43-yard line. The fullback picks up about 3 yards on that carry. They'll need 8 here. Ball on the 43. The Vikings come out with the offset eye. Drops back. Defense closing in. He throws left. And they get him at the 31. Good gain on the pass to the running back.
It's tough to pay too much attention to a running back in the passing game because at least half the time they're staying in the block. So when they do slip out, occasionally they can hit you for a big play.
Jackson hands it off. Dropped behind the line, and they were not able to get much there.
And so many times you hear offensive coordinators criticized because they don't try to run the football enough. Well, when you get stuffed in the backfield like that, you understand why they would rather call the pass play.
He drops back. Huge pressure by the defense. Out of bounds at the 30. and he just couldn't get it going after making the catch.
Nope, and sometimes as a receiver, the quarterback will make the wrong read and throw it to you anyway, and you give him that look going back to the huddle. You know that look?
He ran a clean route, and the quarterback got it to him with a good pass, first down.
And you can tell there's a lot of confidence between these two guys. The quarterback has faith in these tough situations to go to that receiver and make big plays.
Back to throw. Looks for a man open. 2 minutes left in the half. What a play by the defender.
And the quarterback really caught a break on that one, that wasn't intercepted.
2 tight ends here. Another run. Goes out of bounds around the 3-yard line.
I just don't know if there are running backs in the game today that have the raw physical skills that Adrian Peterson has. This guy, not only is he tough, he's proven to be tough because teams are obviously trying to beat him up a little bit now, but you can see when he gets just a little bit of a crack of a hole, he is through it so fast that people just can't anticipate that kind of speed.
Rice was unable to make the catch on that pass attempt. 2nd and goal coming up. And this is the 15th play of a very solid drive. On play action. And they're coming after him. Touchdown! Jackson found the weakness in the defense and made them pay. Huge kick here. This will be for the lead. The kick is up. Point after is good. Minnesota with a 1-point lead. Here's a quick look at the drive summary. Here's the kick. Austin from the 6. Drilled at the 34-yard line. Let's see if the offense can put something together on this drive. 3 wide receivers set. Drops back on first down. He decides to run. Brought down at the 46-yard line. That was a big-time run, and with it, he got the first down.
Terrific play. Got everything done there except stopping the clock. And I know that sometimes when you're in the middle of a nice gainer out there, it's so difficult to think about going out of bounds because you're thinking, I'm going to break this one for the big one.
And they get him at the 42. How about that pass?
There's really no better feeling as an offense, especially for the quarterback position, than to take advantage when the defense is trying to blitz you. They're trying to make you nervous, and you just made them pay.
A minute left in the half. And they use motion. Drops back to pass. Under heavy pressure. They get to the QB. I have to say they're going to have to protect the quarterback a little better than this, or it's going to be a long game for him.
You got to be kidding me. You can't keep letting your big money quarterback get hit like that. He's going to be out of the game. That's one of those situations the quarterback gets back in the huddle and he starts looking around at the guys like, you want to earn your paycheck today?
Jones is the single setback. He's running out of time. Tackled at about the 45-yard line. Despite the great effort, it will still bring up 4th. 4th down. Looks like they'll kick it away here. McBriar is set back ready to punt. He'll probably try to pooch this one into the corner. Gets his leg into it, and he got a huge punt here. The ball will go into the end zone for a touchback. They were able to put together a nice drive on their last possession. They'll be looking to make it 2 in a row on this drive. Dallas brings in their nickel package. Back to throw. Throws on the run. Henry gets his hand on it, and it's batted away at the last minute by the defender.
Just when it looked like the quarterback might sneak that one in there, a late pass defense and a good play.
Drops back, makes the throw up the middle. He's tackled about the 27-yard line. They hook up for a pretty good gain on that one. Nice pass.
Yeah, good pass and good confidence by the quarterback there. He saw the opening. He knew there was a spot that he could get that in there, but you could see he had the confidence to let this receiver make a play, and that's really what pro football is all about.
And we've come to halftime here. The score is 7-6. Kicks this one deep. Stays on his feet. Drilled at the 21. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game. Drops back on first down. He throws it. He's there for the catch. And they get him around the 39-yard line. These days, you need a back who has good hands.
Yeah, running backs today have to be really complete players. You mentioned the fact they have to be able to catch the football and make plays on the outside, but blocking is so key as well. You have to be able to do it all if you're going to be playing halfback in the NFL.
On the run, he throws it. Right through his hands, he almost had the pick. Berrien was the intended receiver, but the pass fell incomplete. Second down now with 10 to go. Minnesota goes with the ace set here. Looks to pass. Rifles it right. They don't hook up. And that pass really wasn't even that close.
No, it really wasn't, Tom. And you've got to allow the receiver a little flexibility on the ball. You can't try and just drill the thing in there like that. Put some air under it.
Gets it off. And it's caught. He's dropped at the 48-yard line. Still not quite enough, however. They'll still be facing fourth down. Kluwe awaits the snap. He gets it away. It'll go out at the 30. Once again, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this game is brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports. Brought down right around the 30-yard line. Maybe a yard on the run by the halfback.
Not very often in a game does a defender get a clean shot like that on a running back. Typically, the running back didn't see it coming to take that kind of a shot.
He gets out to about the 32-yard line. That's a 1-yard pickup.
Little linebacker blitzed on that one, and you could see that the quarterback just didn't see it in time to audible out of that play, and let's give credit to the defense. They won that battle.
He fakes it, dumps it out right. Tackled at the 45. Nice job by the quarterback to hit the tight end for a decent gain.
You know, tight ends may not come up with those real explosive plays down the field all the time, but they sure are a nice target for the quarterback.
And straight ahead we go with the fullback. He's tackled at the 49-yard line. A good 6 yards there by the fullback. They line up at the 49. Dallas lines up in the offset eye this time. Back to pass. He steps up. There for the catch. He's brought down at the 39-yard line. Pretty good gain right there.
You have so many people on this offense that you have to account for. The tight ends, the wide receivers, the running backs, even the quarterbacks. And now they're throwing to the fullback. That's almost not fair.
He'll get it again. And they get him at the 38. That'll be a pickup of about a yard.
Well, that was the perfect time for them to call a blitz. They got in there, filled up all the gaps, brought down the running back for a short gain.
There are 2 tight ends in the formation. The quarterback is in the gun. He drops back. Scans the field. Batted away. Oh my, the quarterback is lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
Yeah, you try and fit some of those into some tight holes, and every once in a while, you're going to get one pick, but that was a pretty good play by the defense.
Looks to pass. He rolls right. And they get him there for the sack. And that was a great job to get to him for the sack.
Man, those defensive linemen just keep getting quicker and quicker. The quarterback had no chance whatsoever there. At least he was able to hold on to the ball.
McBriar is set back, ready to punt. He'll probably try to pooch this one into the corner. Gets it away cleanly. This one's going to go out of bounds at the 21-yard line. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. He looks to throw on first down. There for the reception. He's dropped at the 29-yard line. Pretty good read on that play to find the open man.
And that's an area where he excels. He works his way through his progressions quickly and doesn't hesitate when he sees the receiver break free in coverage.
Peterson gets it on the inside. He's brought down right around the 32-yard line. And that run gets him the first down. Nice job.
Good blocking, good run, 5 yards and a first down. The chains are moving. This offense is getting it going.
First down, looking to throw. Makes the catch. Great open field tackle. Nice grab on the play, his second catch of the drive.
Yeah, and I'm going to expect to see a lot more passes to this guy. He's a good receiver. He's talented. He can make the catch and get upfield. But more importantly right now, this defense is creating some opportunities for him to catch the ball.
Brought down around the 43-yard line. The running back gets about a yard, maybe less. Peterson lines up as the deep back, I formation. They keep it on the ground with the tailback. And they're not going to get it. Great stop. He tries to wriggle away, but he's stopped for a loss.
Well, Tom, the offensive line just didn't get any push there. They've got to do a better job knocking those guys off the line of scrimmage.
Punts it. He fields the punt at the 16. He's dropped at the 18-yard line. He really didn't have any room to work on that punt return.
Yeah, that certainly wasn't one of his best efforts there. Maybe if he would have gotten a little more help from his blockers, he could have broken one out of there. You know, sometimes it just takes one good block to create a seam to get one up the field.
Pitch out. He gets to about the 27-yard line. They go with a run, and that'll be a gain of 9. Short yardage situation here, 2nd and a yard. Out of the I formation. Delayed handoff. He's brought down at the 28-yard line. He only gains a yard, but it was good enough for the first down.
A little bit of an unusual call there to see a draw play in a short yardage situation, but I kind of like it. All of a sudden now you get those pass rushers coming up the field. It creates a couple extra holes, and they pick up the first down.
Romo will look to pass. Screen pass. Brought down at the 39-yard line. That's just a well-executed screen pass. They had the blockers in front, and they got it to him with room to run.
I just don't think there's any play in football that is much prettier than that because it involves the entire team. You get the running back out in the open space. You get the offensive lineman out front. A little acting job by the quarterback. That's a pretty play to watch.
It's tipped. Glenn wasn't able to bring it in. Incomplete pass on the play. The Cowboys line up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers are split out. He drops back. Crosses the line. And they get him at the 40. So he tried to scramble there, but it didn't even look like he got a yard. 3rd down now, 9 to go. Ball on the 40. Dallas lines up in the offset I this time. Romo looking to pass. It's completed. He's dropped at the 44-yard line. They were able to complete the pass on the play, but they'll still end up short of the first down.
And it's really up to the receiver in that situation to try and split the defenders. He has to find a way to duck a shoulder, to roll his head, to do something to, yes, they got the tackle, but they got it while I was still moving forward and able to pick up the first down.
Gets it away cleanly. This one's going to go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. The Vikings come out in the ace formation. Linesasser, the man in motion. Looks to pass. He throws right. He's brought down at the 39-yard line. Yanko gains about 4 yards there. That'll make it 2nd down. 2nd and 6 coming up here. 4 wide receiver package out there. Give to the tailback. Brought down at the 43-yard line. Peterson picks up about 4 yards on the play. Jackson lines up in the gun. He has 3 receivers in the formation. All kinds of pressure. Brings it in. He's dropped at the 44-yard line. You can tell these guys practice that play quite a bit.
Yeah, I can remember hearing stories about old-time players in the NFL that literally they could go out in the pitch black and make throws and catches without really even seeing the ball. That's the kind of timing we're seeing today.
Peterson gains about 2 yards on the run.
Gain of 2.
2nd and 8 coming up here. Ball on the 42. Minnesota sets up in the I. They'll go with the run once again. And he's hammered at the 42. And he manages to get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. The Cowboys bring in their dime package, only 3 down linemen.
Round 15! Round 15! Screen here, Quan, screen.
Taylor on the inside handoff. He fights forward to about the 39. That play was stuffed from the get-go.
And it's not very often that I get really excited about defensive line play, but that time the guys up front on defense were just overpowering.
Gets it away cleanly. Goes into the end zone for a touchback. They had to punt it away on their previous drive. Dallas goes with the ace set here. Play action. Pass is complete. He's tackled around the 33-yard line. The defense was looking run, and they threw it for a big gain.
Well, when you have a talented running back like this, you always have to account for him. That time, a nice play-action pass opened it up down the field.
Hands it to the back. And they get him at about the 35-yard line. Harbert gets about 4 yards on the play. 2nd and 6. The backfield is in the offset I formation. Romo takes it back. Passes to his left. Hit him right in the hands, and he dropped it. Creighton was the intended target on that incomplete pass attempt. Now they'll face a 3rd and 6 situation. They'll bring in their dime package. Back to throw. Short throw to the left. Brought down at the 38. That completion won't amount to much, and they'll wind up short of the first on the play.
Very disappointing for an offense to get a completion and not get the first down. The receiver's job there is to make somebody miss. Clearly have to give the defense credit there. They won.
Gets his leg into it, and he got a huge punt here from the 15. He's dropped at the 36-yard line. I really like this guy's ability to return kicks.
Yeah, you know this guy's been back there making plays since his college days, his high school days, and pee-wee football, flag football, playing touch in the back. This guy can break it no matter where he is.
Drops back on 1st down. Strong throw. Interception. He's down the sideline. To the 10. He's brought down at the 4. What an interception by the cornerback.
You know, some of these corners are just freakish athletes right now. Oftentimes, they're the best athletes on the field. Maybe they don't have the skill set, great hands, great moves, whatever, but they are definitely among the fastest in the NFL.
First down, goal to go. Ball on the 4. Let's see if they try to hammer it in here. Fullback straight ahead. Brought down at the 3. The fullback gets back to the original line of scrimmage. Dallas lines up in the offset I this time. Fakes the run. To the end zone. He caught it. Touchdown. The quarterback threw a pretty ball there for the touchdown.
And we've talked about his arm strength, but his accuracy keeps showing through in this game. That was beautifully delivered.
It looks like they'll go for 2. Dallas goes with the ace set here. Give to the tailback. Can't get the 2-point conversion. Looked like the defense was expecting them to run it there.
Yeah, I don't know why when they saw that defense, they didn't try an audible out of that play. I'm sure the coaching staff felt pretty good about that play going in based on what they saw on film, but that couldn't have been what they were anticipating there.
The offense will start at the 26-yard line. Peterson lines up as the deep back, I formation. He looks to throw on first down. Gets the pass away. Tips it away. What an effort out there. He just got his hands in there and broke it up.
I love watching the closing speed of this defense. When they see the ball, they go get it.
Come on, D, let's get off the field now.
Feeds it to the back. Brought down behind the line. Cornerback did a nice job recognizing the play and getting in there for the stop.
For me, there's nothing more impressive in football than to see a cover cornerback able to come up and make the stops on the run. That's a complete football player.
Drops back. Looks down the field. Rice can't make the catch. Rice was the intended receiver, but the pass fell incomplete. So, it's fourth down. The Vikings lining up to punt. Punts it, and he got a good one here. Newman fields it at the 31. He's dropped right around the 32-yard line. He got everything he could, but there really wasn't much there.
Yeah, he really didn't have much of a chance at all to make anything happen there. I mean, I know this guy's a dangerous punt return guy, but you can't do it on your own.
Romo drops back on first down. He steps out around the 45-yard line. The defense just didn't match up well on that play.
Yeah, tough to match up one-on-one in man coverage against that wide receiver. He's pretty good.
The Cowboys line up with 3 wide. Here's the give. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. Nothing doing. They stop him for a loss.
And I really like the discipline of this defense. You never see these guys trying to do too much. They control their gaps, and that time there was nowhere to go.
They'll go with the run once again. He's brought down at the 48-yard line, about 4 yards on that play, and that makes it third down. The Cowboys line up in the gun, 2 tight ends in for the offense. Jones, the ball carrier. And it looks short from up here. They call his number, and he carries for 6 yards. The punter's going to try to pin them deep in their own territory with a good punt here. He gets it away. It'll go out at the 22-yard line. They couldn't do anything against this defense on their last drive, and they were forced to punt. They keep it on the ground with the tailback. And they get him right around the 22-yard line. Almost got a yard.
Nice call there by the defensive coordinator, coming with the outside linebacker blitz, which really put some pressure on this group up front.
Second down and 9 to go. Ball on their own 23. 4 wideouts this time. Jackson set to go to the air. Knocked loose. Risky throw right there.
Boy, the quarterback has to be a better decision maker than that. There's no way he was going to get that one in.
Jackson is under center. Single backfield this time. Looking to throw. Puts it up there. Looking deep to the right. Fourth down coming up, and they've got a big decision to make here.
Well, it's fourth down. You're losing. It's in the fourth quarter. I really think you have to think about going for it here.
punts it. Newman fields it at the 37. It's a fumble. McCauley picks it up. At the 30, to the 20, to the 10. Into the end zone for a touchdown. And this conversion will put them up by a field goal. Single set backfield. They're going to pitch it. Can't get the two-point conversion. Should they have maybe tried to pass it there instead?
After watching that run, I would say yes. Because that sure didn't go anywhere.
He kicks it. Jones from the 6. Drilled at the 31. The defense could do no wrong the last time this team had the ball. The offense will start at the 31. The backfield is in the offset I formation. He fights forward to about the 33. A couple of yards there.
Well, that time the outside linebacker came on the run blitz. They got some penetration and shut down the play.
Romo drops back. And he makes the one-handed grab. He took a shot at the 41-yard line. Nothing wrong with that pass. That goes for a good game.
You know, and when you talk to some of these receivers, they say the real strength of this quarterback is that he throws a very, very catchable ball.
Back to throw. Looks for a man open. Is there for the catch. And he made a great open field tackle. Great time for that type of pass. It worked to perfection.
And that was a nice job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback enough time to survey the field and find the open guy.
Hands it off. He's dropped for a loss. 2-yard loss for the halfback.
Loss of 2.
2nd and 12 coming up here. Ball on the 48. The Cowboys come out with 3 wide receivers. Quarterback in the shotgun. Throws out to the right. The quarterback was lucky to get rid of the ball there.
And the protection just has to be better because right now this pressure is starting to get in the head of the quarterback. He's making some bad throws.
Looking to throw. The pocket is collapsing. And they got him.
Not much point in going for this one. I expect to see him punt it away here.
4th down. They'll line up to punt this one away. Wade back to return it. Here's the kick. He got some distance on it. So this one goes into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game. Brought down at the 20-yard line. The running back gets about a yard, maybe less. So they'll face a 2nd and 10. The backfield is in the offset I formation. Gets the ball away. Brings this one in. He's brought down at the 49-yard line. Hard to cover, pure speed.
And the worst part was you could see the defender thought he had him covered at one time, but there's just no match for that kind of speed.
They line up at the 49. 2 tight end formation this time. Jackson hands it left. Knocked out of bounds around the 35-yard line. After that run, they might want to give him the ball a few more times.
I agree. It looks like the defense is a little tired out there. Whatever the case, they're having a tough time now stopping the run.
Jackson drops back, fires it out. He's dropped at the 23. What happened there?
Well, the defense was in zone coverage. They got good pass protection, and anytime that happens, it tends to really stretch those zones and widen the holes.
Handoff up the middle. He's brought down at the 21-yard line. Peterson picks up 2 yards with the carry. Jackson comes to the line under center. They'll come out in an I. Feeds it to the back. Brought down around the 20-yard line. A gain of a yard, if anything, on the run. They line up at the 20. The Cowboys line up with 6 defensive backs. He's looking to throw. Moves up in the pocket. Comes down with it. Finally make the tackle, and it will be 1st and goal. That one worked just as they drew it up.
Good pass, good catch, I agree. Sometimes there's really nothing you can do as a defense to stop a well-executed pass play.
He gets another carry. He lost yardage on the play. The offensive line didn't get much of a push on that play, and the runner was stuffed.
Well, that's what happens when defensively you get every gap covered. There is simply nowhere to go with the football. No chance for the running back that time.
Peterson gets another handoff. He's dropped at the 7. Peterson comes away with 2 yards on the carry. Nickel back in this time. Play fake. Passes to the end zone. Newman bats it down. And it'll be 4th down following the pass deflection.
Just terrific play by the defense. They followed the quarterback's eyes, made a quick jump on the ball, and were all over that one.
Right down the middle. Good job putting that kick right on target, and it goes through for 3 points. Not a bad kick. Austin from the 4. He's tackled at the 31. They were forced to punt on their last drive. There are 3 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Dumps it out left. Tackled at the 45. You know, it's really easy to overlook those big guys in the line, but they did a good job picking up the blitz there.
Yeah, there's no better feeling than when you're coming off the ball and you know it's just you and the guy across from you. That's just good old-fashioned football, but you also know typically when you get man coverage, your quarterback is under pressure.
With the hard throw out to his left. Down the sideline. Brought down at the 26-yard line. And that was a huge gain through the air.
There's nothing like a big pass play to spark an offense. You can see the enthusiasm now, not just in the quarterback and the receivers, but also in those big guys up front.
He looks to throw on 1st down. He needs to get the pass off. He's brought down at about the 13-yard line. He found his tight end for a 1st down.
There's nothing better for a quarterback than to have a big body guy like that that can catch the football. Nice play.
Barber alone in the backfield. They'll give it off here. And he makes it out to about the 11-yard line. 3 yards on the run. Dallas goes with the ace set here. Romo back to pass. He's been perfect on this drive. Sacked on the play. And that makes the second time he's gotten to it.
No question about it. They've had a tough time stopping this guy so far. Maybe they're going to have to move a back or a tight end, somebody over there to at least slow him down so they can get a pass off.
Romo is looking to stay perfect on this drive. And the tight end is wide open. Witten gains 4 yards on that reception. So the kicking team is on the field to try for 3 points, looking at a 30-yard field goal attempt. And right down the middle. Nice work putting that one right through the uprights. And we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. Gets a good kick here. At the 30. He's tackled at the 35. Once again, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this game is brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports. Jackson drops back, and they're coming after him. And it's knocked loose. Good job by the defender to knock the ball out of there.
And that was a good shot. As a receiver, you've got to know you're going to take some hits. You just have to hold on to that ball.
They come out with a big set. Drops back, rifles it to the right. He's tackled around the 48-yard line. Good pickup by the receiver.
And we've always talked about this receiver's big play ability. He may not be the fastest guy in the league, but you can tell he wants the ball in his hands in big situations.
Minnesota motions left. Jackson drops to throw. He's running out of time. Makes the catch. What a hit. I don't think he even saw that guy. Berrien picks up 7 yards with that catch. That'll make it second down. They line up with split backs. They'll give it off here. And they get him at the 43-yard line. Peterson gains about a yard on the play.
That was a big shot right there. You talk about getting your bell rung. That was the Liberty Bell ringing that time.
He throws right. Tackled at about the 37-yard line. And that will be enough for the first down.
You know, it really wasn't a horrible call that time by the defense, but anytime you have to try and stop an offense like this in those medium yardage situations, you really have to come up in the coverage.
He's tackled at the 30. A gain of around 7 for the back. 2nd and 3 coming up here. Ball on the 30. Peterson lines up as the single back. Jackson back to throw. Jackson gets sacked. That's one way to disrupt the passing game.
Yeah, it's hard for him to complete a pass when he's lying flat on his back. Right now, you have to change strategies offensively. Got to get the ball out of there a little bit quicker. You can't allow teams to intimidate your offense with a blitz.
Taylor left side. And he makes it out to about the 34-yard line. Got a couple, but will still be short of the marker.
Great play by the defense. You always hear coaches talking about whoever gets lower. Get your pad level lower than the offensive lineman. That time this defensive line did exactly that.
Punts it. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. They had to settle for a field goal on their last drive. They take the field again, looking to put up another score. Here's the halfback. And they get him at the 21. So a gain of about 1. That'll bring up second down. From their own 21-yard line. Offset I formation in the backfield. On play action. With the pass. Not much room to throw into, and it's intercepted. Brought down at the 27. Nice pick for the safety.
You could see the quarterback that time trying to look the safety off, but this safety is simply too smart. He was having none of it and jumped in front to make the interception.
He's dropped right around the 20-yard line. They call his number, and he carries for 6 yards. 2nd and 4 coming up here. The backfield is in the offset I formation. Jackson hands it off. No, play fake. The rush gets there, and it goes down. And the blitz worked to perfection on that one.
It's so frustrating for an offense when they think they know what's going to happen with a specific blitz package. You work against it all week. You come out in the game, and you fail to execute the protection, and your quarterback pays the price.
Jackson with the give. He's tackled at the 15. The offense is doing everything right on this drive.
And it's so frustrating for the defense at this point. They know that this offense wants to try and run the football to keep that clock moving, and when you can't stop that, it is really tough.
We have 2 minutes left to play in this game. 1st and 10. Ball on the 15. Peterson gets another handoff. What a shot! The Cowboys take a timeout, and they'll have 2 remaining. Peterson lines up as the single back. And they'll run him again. And they get him at the 6. Peterson gets 8 yards on the play. The offense will line it up at the 6. The backfield is in the offset I formation. Again, he'll get the call. It appears to be short. I don't think the offense expected the safety to come up on the ball like that.
Well, you know the safeties are going to attack the line of scrimmage against the run, but you just don't expect them to get there so soon that they're going to make the tackle in the backfield.
The kick is up and right down the middle. And now we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. And here's the kick. Taken from the 3-yard line. They get him at the 31. This is obviously a big possession. They have to get the ball in the end zone right here.
Well, this is it, their last opportunity. The one positive part of this for the offense, though, is that everything becomes 4-down territory. So typically on offense, you get 3 downs. Now you get 4.
Romo drops back. Rockets it out. He's dropped at the 48-yard line. That was a good-looking throw.
Yeah, great throw, but maybe even a better read. He understood by watching what the defense did after the snap of the football exactly where to go with that ball.
Sets up the play action. Leaping catch. You just can't let him get the ball, can you? That reception put him over 100 yards.
And this receiver just looks so confident catching the football. You know, if you really believe in your hands, It gives your eyes a chance to look away and try to make some runs after the catch. This guy knows he's going to make every catch and do it solidly.
From the 25-yard line. Offset I formation in the backfield. Drops back. Huge pressure by the defense. What an open field tackle. And that one will go for a first.
And really top-notch quarterbacks know how to throw a football in there without leading his receiver into trouble. That was a great throw.
1st and 10. Ball on the 13. They'll throw on 1st down. Short throw to the left. He's tackled at the 11. He went to the short man, but the defense was right there to make the play.
Yeah, and this is one of those plays that's a lot like a long, extended handoff. He gets it out to the receiver and just lets him work on the outside. That time, though, unable to pick up much yardage.
And this has been a good one. Our final score is the Vikings 19, the Cowboys 15.